We back up in this thing, ready to get something on that wax.
Another session with the BrosTalk, where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
What'd you say? Quadratic?
The greater the ass, the stronger the pull.
Right.
Okay.
Science.
Unless it's a lift.
Yo. That was too many. Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweepers out there?
I liked it better the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your boy T Broski. I got my main man King Dano in the building with me.
I didn't mind the 4 U's or
This is the
it's
added
like a 4
yo.
loco.
That's the added. But this is BrosTalk. Hey man, and we got the guys, the players, the fellas with us.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What up?
Man, a little bit louder. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying
up in
like,
there.
let's get live.
Let's get louder. What song just gets you live every time you hear it, no matter where you at?
Lil Baby. DJ Khaled.
That's not a song.
Like,
Them
does
are
that have
people.
to be something current?
I'm gonna tell you the name of the.
Oh,
Nah.
no, you okay?
No,
Okay.
you right there,
Nah.
people.
You said okay. Go ahead. My
Every
bad.
chance
I
that I
didn't let you
get,
finish. I
that
didn't let you
shit get me
finish.
live.
DJ Khaled, Lil Baby.
Every chance I get, he killing that.
Every chance I get.
I think Lil Durk on there too.
You gotta put me on my track.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every chance that I get,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna run around that bit, man.
Okay.
I'm just coaching. I ain't even playing in the game. I'm just coaching. I'm
Just
live.
live.
It's
Out
gonna
there
be a
ready
good
to-
day. I ain't got shit to do with it being a good day. Excuse my language. I ain't shit to do with it being a good day. But that song get me hype.
What about you?
Bone Thugs on Crossroads. My bad.
I don't know.
I-
Probably like. What do you mean, like get me hype?
Politics.
I
I
probably
was about
like
to say
UGK.
politics.
Look at me. Like
Okay.
You don't have to say, yeah, that's your shit.
yeah.
Shit, I was having a hard time thinking about it, but to be honest, Most
Come
City
on.
Dawn's probably.
Most of the dinner. Okay.
Anytime I hear that, it's immediate. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
I ain't
It
going.
also depends
I ain't
on
going
the
through
mood
run the wall in
sometimes,
that. Like, when you say get you hype, like, I get you though. I'm down for whatever. Like songs that make me wanna.
Most
Just
of the
get
dawn
up,
come
man.
on, I'm finishing it.
But
You know
yeah,
what I'm
but that
saying?
must
Even
say
if I
down,
just
like-
hear it passing by. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I catch the flow wherever it's at, and I'm finishing it.
But I ain't gonna run through a wall. I'd rather sit here and rap that one.
Okay. I feel what you're saying. Pastor Troy's my shit. Vice versa.
Yeah.
When I
That's a good one.
when I need
That's a good
to,
one.
I not even need to, but when I'm like feeling myself in the gym, like oh yeah, I need to. Okay.
go ahead,
Yeah.
put that on.
Yeah, put it on, man.
That
Get
good one.
right. Get right. Then I get mad, real angry. And then I realize in the gym, like, I have no reason to be angry. So I change the song immediately.
I paid for this.
Yeah, like, there's no reason to be mad right now, guys. I'm having a great time. This is where I want to be.
That shit used
Feel
to
great,
have,
getting healthy.
boy,
Yeah, feels
Pisses
good.
me
the
off.
whole car shaking.
With that, with the
That vice, man.
vice
You need me.
versa.
You take your
Everyone's
rear
heading
mirror
vice
off.
versa. Yeah.
That was the man. Them ad
Yeah.
was so hard, man. That
Trump
boy was.
going to work.
That boy was coming down,
You didn't hear shit, but
man.
in
Boys, we had-
bass the whole
You know what
time.
else used to
Yeah.
be jamming? I'ma do something bad to you. 'Cause
Yeah.
you a mother
Oh,
fucking
oh,
hoe.
hold on. If we okay now. if we
DSR.
talking- Nah,
DSR,
we talking
Tough.
about
they
that, we
had a
talking-
hot streak.
You don't want no drama. They 8-ball MJG.
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
Nothing
boys
but
thinking they
bass.
can fight, ain't never fought. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing but bass.
Ain't never been in the Donnybrook. I want to get in one today because I heard this song. soon as somebody punched me in the face, I'm out.
Yeah.
Damn, I hate this song.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
I'm done.
Well, I guess the kids have it this day, and they have the.
Well, they
like
shoot.
like what I'm saying, like you go to Travis Scott concerts, you see the mosh
Yeah.
pits and shit
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's no different than what we had. Let some Lil
Right.
Jon come on in the club.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah,
down.
but boys out there trying to knock some. Well, I guess them dudes.
But
You
that's
seen
a
the
mosh
videos
pit.
with
That's
them
what
cats?
the mosh pit is, though.
I know. I'm saying you seen the videos with them cats like throwing ladders and chairs in there.
They wildin'.
Like, nah, man.
they
I've
getting
watched.
that
I've
energy
watched
off.
this dude angle and size a guy up, and immediately come with a mean, vicious.
I've been
It
plenty
was
of
a
bar
spinning.
stools.
It was a spinning kick.
Mosh
Spinning
pit.
kick
See, to me, that's not
Mosh
to the
point of a
chin.
mosh
He's like,
pit.
that's what I'm
The
saying.
point of a
boy-
mosh pit is to like push
Hey
each
boy,
other
set tape,
around.
you getting on it.
You might get a little hurt, but you're not trying to literally knock someone the fuck out.
This guy
I've
was.
seen
You're
not
all
supposed
types
to,
of
I
like
should
rock
say.
crowds.
He said you're not
Like-
supposed to.
That boy
So,
Ryu
There,
and
there's
shit.
there's some mosh pits that be like that. They be on that rowdy shit. Like, don't bring your ass in here if you're gonna be a bitch, because people just swinging.
Man,
at
it's
Isn't
whatever.
that video that lady's just walking by and
yeah,
just
and dudes just
knocks-
yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't intentional. He
But
wasn't
still,
intentionally
she was in
doing
the
that.
mosh
Right.
pit area.
She was just walking around. I don't even think that was a mosh pit area. I think he was moshing out. Like in his
By
world,
himself.
Hey, he was
was
trying to pop it off. It
He
gotta be.
was-
It gotta take one person to pop it off.
he was just like getting warmed up and was
Oh,
like,
this is my shit
yeah.
too.
And the first swing
Perfect
back,
ground.
yeah,
That-
perfect swing. And he probably cleared the rear too. He probably was like, man, nobody's around. Yeah, and then cracked her right in her shit, knocked her
Start seeing
completely
someone
down.
swirl around like that though. You kind of like back the fuck up.
Ah,
She
right.
was in her own zone.
Clearly,
You know what I mean? She was in her own
She
zone.
was
Yeah,
in
she
her
wasn't
own
listening
zone
to
for
vice
real.
versa.
She
gotta
definitely.
have
Hey, so we'll jump right into the first topic, man. Super Bowl. Let's what y'all think about that?
What's the results? Let's go ahead and let's fill everybody.
The
in.
Chiefs won, obviously.
Chiefs won.
I forget the score exactly. What was it?
25,
25, 22?
They
Okay.
won in overtime.
I missed my little bet. I missed my bet by
Apparently, they didn't even know the rules for overtime or some shit. I don't know, but I really think like they lost. I don't know. Like it seemed like to me like they didn't run the ball enough in the
Who?
second half of the game. San Francisco.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm about to just way to plug my team in.
Huh?
Just way to plug the Raiders in.
What?
Cause you remember the last team the Chiefs lost to was the Raiders,
Right.
and they clowned the Raiders for only throwing the ball 4 times, like running the entire game. The Chiefs were getting thrashed by the 49ers Super Bowl.
Yeah, that first quarter they were.
And then the
That
second
first
half,
half.
yeah, the whole first half.
The first half they got
In
destroyed.
the second half, they just said, "We'll do something different."
Yeah.
Now they still had opportunities in the passing game. Like Brock Purdy missed a couple of dudes wide open in the end
Yeah,
zone.
yeah.
But still,
You think that was like the intensity of the game that didn't let him read through his progressions?
no,
the defense was kind of getting at him.
I just think that
Second, okay.
yes, the defense was good at it, and I think that like when we know what you're doing now, like now you're trying to be, like to me it looked like he was trying to be pretty. Like nobody wants
Pretty?
To, yes.
Oh, okay.
Like nobody wants to watch. It's the same like in the basketball stuff. Nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to see a team run the ball 4 times a game anymore. They want to see the big plays. Want to see
Right.
people going for it.
Touchdowns and shit.
Yeah. So
But they was making big plays in the running game.
still,
McCaffrey was.
nobody wants to watch you grind it out. They don't want to see you go down the field, 3rd down, get 3 yards, and get 3 yards each play and walk it down. Nobody wants to watch.
Yeah,
that.
that's not an interesting game. I agree with that.
So
I agree with that.
I think that some coaches now are more on style points. Like
Well, I wouldn't say. I think the Chiefs definitely have an opportunity to light it up, right? What you seen out of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in that first quarter, that first half, we've seen them play like that before.
And I'm telling you, the only comparison. So if I'm going into this game, we talked about it earlier, too. Like I wanna go off. If I'm watching tape on the Chiefs, I'm not watching the game where they score 63 points, or the game where they're just lighting it up. I'm going to their losses,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna bid off that game plan.
yeah.
And literally, they had the game plan. They slowed the game down completely.
Yeah. What was it,
Ran
10-0 going into the half?
They ran the football. We played zone defense, played back, and let our 4 guys get after you.
Yeah. And they got away from the strategy?
Got away from that. And that's all based on, like, you don't game plan for block field goal. You don't game plan for a muffed punt.
Yeah.
But if it happens, you have to stick to your game plan. It's like, let's not panic because this happened. Like, okay, they got a field goal out of it. We're still up by this much. Let's continue to run and pound them out.
Right.
I that's what I'm saying. For me personally, I think we've seen the Chiefs perform not up to par, lack of or right above terrible, for lack of better words, right? Because that's what they did. You didn't expect the Chiefs to have what they had that first half, right? And be down by 10 points.
Right.
But one thing I will say is we've seen that, and then we've seen the second half, and Mahomes showed his ass.
Yeah.
So the San Francisco changing their strategy might have been to the point of we need to hurry up and put more points up because they have the ability to score just as fast, if not faster. Right.
That goes back to the point where I say
stick to your game plan.
What's not even stick to the game plan. If you have to get away from it, you have to execute.
True.
And just go back and watch the game. Like, it's a couple of touchdowns that Brock Purdy was either overthrown because he was getting blitzed or just missed the guy.
Yeah.
But Mahomes missed guys too in that game.
Right.
So that's the defense were playing phenomenal, both sides of the ball.
I definitely
to where they were pressuring.
Do you think the 49ers defensive coordinator deserve to get fired?
For that performance, or he's getting fired for previous?
No, he got fired for real.
Yes, he was fired, but
that's what I'm saying. Off that performance, it's not based off that performance.
They're not going to come out and say. I mean, coaches come and go and lose job each time, but I think that it's just part of how the 49ers operate. Like, you get compensatory picks and stuff like that when coaches are hired off of your former staff. But that looked like a scapegoat reason.
Right.
Or maybe just a clash of where you want to go after this and where I want to go after this.
That so like fired. They said fired, or did they just part ways?
He was let go.
So it wasn't beknown to him. Like, it wasn't like, hey man, y'all.
Nobody knows. There was no release or anything. So like, it's like, they just say he's been fired.
Well, I mean, I thought the defense. Again, you're playing against a future Hall of Fame quarterback. I would say if Kelsey is future Hall of Fame tight end. They're playing against a good team.
It was definitely Mahomes. Like, Mahomes showed like.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is
yes,
that coordinator is playing against a solid team.
Yep.
So if we're basing him getting fired off of that one game, it's insane to me. Because he got you to here, right? Defensive wise, and their defense played nastily. I mean, 57 that got hurt running onto the field. That was a loss.
Yeah.
Because I bullshit you not, for the 3 plays the whole series before he got injured.
Yeah.
He was in every single. He was looked like Ray Lewis.
He's one of the top linebackers in the league.
Gross.
Right.
Gross out there.
Like, that's not. Yeah. That's not the new. He's that guy.
And I see why. You know what I'm saying? I see why. And that loss, they still played decent without him. And it's not saying that he's not that good. I'm saying that they were still doing their shit.
Yeah.
So, like, why? That's where, for me, it was just like, why change the game plan? Even if it's going to, like, we're talking about the Super Bowl, bro. We're not talking about a wild card game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're talking about the Super Bowl.
I
If Christian McCaffrey is going to get us there, let him get us there.
Look good and shit, but if do you want to win or do you want to look good? That's what it's got to come down to. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can go back to. So that's how I look at it. Like, in the Detroit game earlier in the playoffs, where they decided to go for it instead of kicking the field goal. That's just the style of they play. Like, everybody would have said, hey, every coach say, let's go tie the game up and then play defense.
Yeah.
So it all comes to, like, I'd rather die on my sword than go with the norm. Because if I make the decision to do it this way, I'm a genius.
Yeah, if I lose, I just took a gamble. Tracking.
Yep.
Overall, you think it was a good game?
very entertaining. I mean, what 5 hours dang there.
Yeah.
Like it took up my whole night. I didn't get my brisket nachos like I wanted to because they were sold out.
Mm.
I know that was tough. That was heartbreaking.
Yeah, you've been talking about it for like 2 weeks before.
That's a fact.
I looked all up and down like, no, that's no.
That's what the problem is. You only went up and down. You shouldn't have went left and
And
right.
then-
Side to side, man.
And then I read that tag,
What tag?
No brisket allowed.
where the brisket nachos are supposed to be at.
They said no.
It didn't say
Sold out.
gone. It's just empty. Space.
That's what the tag said?
A black hole.
Black hole.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yep. I look back there. It's just
You'd have stuck your hand in there. It'd have been like that dude on Spider-Man. You don't know where it would have went to. Because he had all the holes on him.
well, oh yeah. You gotta say Into the Spider Verse. Yeah. I'm
That's what
with
I
you.
said, Spider-Man.
You
But
know,
that's the latest
yeah.
Spider-Man. Come on, guys. Stay up to speed.
No.
You guys aren't Flash?
Do what?
Nothing. Hey, man. Halftime show.
Love
Usher.
it. Loves it.
Let's go.
Would you be mad at Alicia Keys? That's what the whole talk's about.
No.
No,
Nah.
Or you think
he
it was
said
just
he
performing?
wasn't.
Yeah,
It's definitely
for
performing.
sure.
He said he wasn't. He
Yeah.
someone, I guess he was responding to all the people on
Like all the
Twitter or
memes
whatever.
and stuff.
And he was just like, yo, like both grown ass people, like I don't have those negative vibes type shit. And he was just like,
Like
I'm not
that,
worried
like-
about it.
Again, if you go back and watch Usher shows, damn near every female that he acts like that. And
Yeah.
I think it's a show. You know what I mean?
Flavored with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? To make it.
What if she was a love interest in the music video? Would you get mad?
No, I mean, me personally,
You
no.
get- so
Yeah,
that's how I
but
look at it. Like, it's
and
just
she's
performance.
actress.
I'm saying it's just performance to me.
Right,
Like,
they got to
there's
sell
no
the
reason.
song. The name of the song is My Boo.
It's not even
You know
said about it.
Exactly.
You think they're gonna be like,
Ugh, yeah, get away from
Yeah,
me.
she's an entertainer, and
Don't
this
touch
is her
me.
job.
Don't touch me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was
That'd be
I thought it was a good performance. I mean, I like that CD, that era that was Usher era,
yeah.
fire Confessions era.
I just felt bad for. I was wondering what that was. I just felt bad for Usher because towards the end of it, he's just like, because the sweat was just going down in his eyes. He's just, I could just see it. I'm like, damn, someone wipe his forehead, please.
He can wipe his own forehead.
He's too busy
He's too
choreography,
busy dancing
man.
and
He
shit.
got.
Man, if you can't
got a
stick in a
microphone.
No, I respect it because he sang live and did all of that dancing and skating and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most
He
people
killed
get up there and lip sync it up.
And then I guess right after he went and got married.
no, he got married before,
Oh,
supposedly.
He put a ring on it.
I guess he liked it.
I guess I'm lost. That's funny. I guess I'm lost.
No, I just tabloid news, man. You gotta have the,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean, the U.S. Weekly on your phone. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
It was good. I don't know who that girl was on the guitar, but she was killing that shit.
No,
Her?
she was. Come on, man.
You don't know who her is?
She was not playing that
She
guitar.
definitely-
Immediately,
no, that was not. No.
she was
I
not
ain't
playing
watching
that
that
guitar.
close, but
What?
I
What do you
ain't
mean?
watching
She
that
was
close.
literally in the screen, just sitting there,
Yeah.
bullshitting.
Yeah. She didn't play guitar.
She was playing them notes like
That's pre-recorded. Yeah, but she was not there live with that nursery.
You? No, I know you
I
bullshit.
guess. I mean, I wasn't really. I don't really watch the halftime show. I watch Addict. So like, I just look up and I'm like, damn. And then I look back down and I was just eating. So it wasn't like I'm sitting there like, holy shit.
No,
Yeah,
I could tell
saying.
immediately.
It's
I
not
was
saying
like,
she can't play the
That's
guitar.
no,
what
I'm not saying that.
She definitely can play it, but she was not playing it there at Super Bowl. She was definitely performing.
That shit was crazy. I was like, you definitely could have did a better job.
Well, that
That's what
could've
makes
been-
me think she can't even play it for real.
Apparently she does all
we gotta
kinds
think
of-
about
yeah,
it
she
like
can play.
so.
Apparently she's super
Maybe she
talented.
played that whole thing and recorded it.
She might have.
So now,
Well, I
she's-
mean, no, because that's a
Or
part
now
of the song.
she's
Just like in a
and
concert.
now it's audio. So I'm coming out here and you got to match audio to me.
It didn't match.
Oh, I got either
Her
way.
strums
Gotta
didn't
get
match
better audio guy.
with
Yep.
the thing. I mean, either way, it was still
Yeah,
a
she
good
can play
show,
that live.
and that's a dope. That's dope for her to be on that stage at her career and her level.
Hey, did you
she
guys
don't do a lot of music either like that.
did you guys think will.i.am was Kanye West at first?
no.
Okay.
First of all, Jermaine Dupri's outfit was crazy,
Bro,
right?
crazy.
He had them hands, them were the church socks. The girls, the little girls
Yeah,
wear them
and the
socks at
shoes.
the church.
I don't know what was going on with that. Little
Like boys' fashion is
Shorts with the-
crazy nowadays.
Shorts with the tuxedo top or
Yeah.
whatever.
Like who tells you like, bro, you
Right.
killing the game right
Well,
there?
some of
what
your
you going
hottest
out with?
athletes and people that was in style a couple years ago. The shorts with the tuxedo.
That's never been in style.
Yeah, it has.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm outside of that style, right?
Yeah, it is.
But-
Like NBA players doing that for a little bit. Like it was in style a couple years back.
Okay, so them big ass parachute pants is in style.
Well, yeah, you said shorts with tuxedos.
No, I'm saying I'm just
Circle
bringing up a
With the
style
Doc
now.
Martens. With the glossy Doc Martens.
Come on, man.
Well, his whole then that
Docs?
well, like I said, he's performing.
Yeah.
I've seen people performing way worse.
Yeah.
He's performing. It's not like, hey, this is what I'm dressed up to do. I'm not dressing like this every
I
day.
think these cats live like this.
I don't think he's dressed like that every day. I think that he
Yeah,
went to a
8
place,
pairs.
had a
Those were Louis Vuitton socks.
and we're at a performance, and then we have costume designers.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on,
I think it's just terrible.
So that makes a difference?
Yes,
Okay,
I believe if I
okay.
go to a performance, I'm not gonna. So
No.
this is my style every day. If I go to a performance, be it theater, rap, whatever it is, I'm going to a performance. We have costume
So
designers.
you're gonna
there.
wear shorts and a tuxedo.
If that's
with
what the costume designer
Louis
said, this is
Vuitton
what I'm wearing
Cinderella
today, then that's what
socks.
I'm wearing.
No, I'm saying, so that matters when Lando said they're Louis Vuitton.
Okay. Oh. Yes,
That
it is.
Does that matter? Like, before,
I mean-
if they would have been like Walmart brand, it'd be like, that's fucking weird as fuck.
That'd
But
have been
since
true
the
to the
Louis
game.
Vuitton
He'd
is
been
like,
truer to the game because he went to the OG status and just got.
Y'all think that's his? You think he went out and bought that and said, this is what I'm wearing? Or you think it was a costume
nah, I
design?
think he bought that.
Like we're going to a performance. You think the actors go and say, "Oh, I'm
wonder
wearing
how
this
come
there"?
He didn't like if they were dressing him in the costume.
I think
he
that
bought that because if you look at Lil Jon, you know Lil Jon didn't buy the shit that he wore. You know Ludacris didn't buy the shit that he wore.
I'm-
All of their
okay.
costumes coordinated.
okay.
and shit
I'm gonna
like
tell you
that.
right now.
most of the people
I think that,
Unless
a
he was up there
stylist.
like the maestro or some shit.
but they're at a performance.
most
Usher didn't
celebrities
pick those
are
out.
not buying their outfits.
Yeah, these are
Still dressed like
stylists.
that.
They're gonna get
and-
there. They're gonna
and-
be given that.
and
type
I'm
of
going
stuff
to a
in there.
performance. I'm not saying I'm wearing this dress and this dress and this dress. Your favorite R&B singers, they go to
Yeah.
performances and they show up and they have racks of clothes that they're going to wear now. They're not picking that shit out.
right.
It's not what I'm wearing every day to the store.
I still say it's terrible. That's what I say.
You're right.
At the end of it, the whole thing he had on was terrible.
I thought it went
And
great
to
with
be
the show.
excited on stage, I mean, yeah, it's a good show. Terrible outfit. You know what I mean? We're not gonna. He
My
can
man
skip.
was on
by
his
that.
Prince shit.
I ain't tripping. You could have been on whatever you want to be on. You
But a
could
lot
have
of
been on.
people say like, that's where I get lost at. It might have been terrible looking, but I don't think he said, I showed up to the show in this. This is what I'm wearing.
Like that's what he wore to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like
He's
that's
"Hey,
his
I'll be back in
everyday
15
style."
Minutes, y'all.
Yeah, that's
We're
not
going
his.
down.
Yeah, that's not his everyday style. This is what
I mean,
was worn for.
I definitely
Whether it's
think-
his everyday style, once in a lifetime, just of today, studio attire, performance attire. I said 5 different ways.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
But I think that a lot of people can't differentiate between what he's wearing on the stage performing than what he's wearing to your grocery store.
If he wears that to the grocery store,
That's
You're
what
not
I'm
gonna
saying.
walk
I
up
think
on him
I
in
think
the
a
bank.
lot of people are feeling that way.
Right.
Like this is his style. This is what I wear every day.
Yeah, you're not gonna walk
No.
up on him in the bank.
I think that's where a lot of the
Jermaine Dupri?
yes.
is that Cinderella socks?
Yeah, you got.
He's like, oh yeah, but they Louis Vuitton though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I gotta get these in the selfie.
Yeah.
Well, you
Okay.
got a 10? Hold on.
Damn right.
Yeah. You know you ain't broke.
Definitely ain't. But overall, good Super Bowl. Still haven't seen a better performance in the weekend, but that's just my personal opinion.
Mine is
the
a good
weekend-
one.
I think
Mine
the
is-
weekend had the best
Everybody
performance.
wants to go. Everybody's
Yeah.
favorites is like Prince and Michael Jackson. My personal favorite is Bruno Mars,
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
he had a good one.
and that's like my first introduction to him.
I just like I like the weekend. That's right now the only person I want to go see in a concert. Like,
That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's still a conversation.
No, I mean, like, I don't really like concerts. Like, for me to go to a concert, I would want to sit in the suite. I don't necessarily want to be down there with other people.
Amongst the commoners.
You guys ever been to like
So, like,
concert?
commoners, nah, not like that. Let's chill out, fool. But
You guys ever been to like a concert like of a
no, I've never been to anything like that.
headlining act?
Yeah, I went to
Or
Snoop
like
Dogg.
an
I
NPR
saw Snoop Dogg
concert
at
would be
the
dope,
Del
too.
Diamond.
Like a tiny desk.
At the Del Diamond.
Who?
Snoop Dogg. It was like one of those West Coast tours.
Okay,
So
Snoop Dogg.
Warren G, Spice One.
I did I did that festival in Las Vegas last year, or the year before last, and we're actually supposed to go this year too.
So festival different from a concert.
It's like an all day concert. There's like
I
40
get what you're
different
saying.
bands.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like that's
I
like
was
a
gonna
Marley
say, I've done
Festival
a
thing,
couple
but
Yeah,
festivals.
yeah. I mean,
concert-
so that concert, yeah,
different to me.
To me, a concert is I'm paying for tickets to go to see, not necessarily a person,
One
but
show.
Like
not
there,
necessarily I'm just going to this place for that only.
there's no moving around.
I've only been like
That's
one
how I
or
look
two.
at it. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
like-
I've
Hey.
been to a couple
Like a
different
movie
festivals.
theater
I
type
feel
shit.
yeah, I
Festivals
feel
are
like
different.
Festivals are kind of different. Yeah.
Yeah.
you need to have that's like Marley Fest is a
Yeah.
festival to me,
I
which
went
they
to-
have. Would they have concerts?
But I've also
there.
been to like I think what is it called?
So you don't have to be at that
Blues
concert.
on the Grass or something like that, and they just be playing blues music like.
Yeah,
all
but
week.
you don't have to. You can go wherever you want to.
Right.
But a concert, I'm going to this venue.
Right.
I'm going to. I pay
Yeah,
for
seats.
I pay for
this
seat,
area in
yeah,
this room.
Right.
Yeah, I never been.
I've been to a
that
concert,
shit
but I
like
never
that.
had
Yeah.
nothing nice. I was always the commoners.
Been to a
Yeah, I don't
couple
wanna
club
be down there.
concerts, you know.
I've been
me.
to
See Zero or something in the club.
Mariah Carey concert.
Yeah,
Right.
Crazy.
I went.
I bet.
Sat in the hotel the whole time.
Got wasted.
Literally.
Yo, y'all
Had
listen to them Beyonce country songs?
No, I haven't heard.
haven't.
Haven't
Not
heard
yet,
of it all.
but I'm big supporter.
Shouts out to Jay too, man.
Big supporter of.
Let's talk about that. Jay's comment about the whole situation was she's won Artist of the Year several times.
Yes.
She's never won a
Album
Grammy
of the Year?
or Album of the Year. Right?
Yeah.
Well, she's won Artist of the Year, never won Album of the Year.
She's never won the major.
The major award. And like he said, that's based off of y'all's criteria or whatever. Do we all agree? Do we all agree? Do you agree with that? How can you win Artist of the Year 8 times, and at 8 times or 7 times or 6 times
You
do
get
not
that money.
win the major award? Or is it Album of the Year? She won
It's
Album of
al-
the Year.
No, it's
No,
album
no,
of the
no,
year.
It's album of the year.
And she didn't.
Because you remember when?
Okay.
You remember when Adele won it and she got up there and was like,
Right.
"This is really your
Yeah,
award."
yeah, gotcha.
But it's just
Okay.
the way things are played. So it all comes to. I mean, the way he spoke on it is. It's more on business. Like
Yeah.
if you're an actor or an actress and you win this award or this award, now it's not $2,500 anymore.
Yeah,
It's this much.
yeah.
It's like the fact that people can go on and make this much off a tour because they can add an extra $20 to the ticket.
So
because
basically, they don't want to give her extra money.
yes,
She's already doing crazy numbers.
that's what I
without
think it
that.
is. I think it's a financial thing. Like imagine if she.
So what do you? But why not do if you are a billionaire? Like so we'll put the situation up. There is a billionaire that. Why not do business with her instead of trying to deny her business, so to speak?
Well,
Like, what would be the gain from that?
because
Minus you pushing your other artists. Like
So-
if Adele is my artist,
the only
I
way
want her
that
to win.
I can explain it, or the easy way I can explain it is a like football ownership. Like we're making all the money.
Yeah.
Why should I let you in?
So you're saying people that so that means that there
So
are
I
people
think
on her
that this
side.
is a good old boys club, and no matter what, we're gonna make
Right.
money
The
off
voting
you.
committee.
But why would I let you come in and now incorporate yourself in a place to where you can start making changes? It's like this is a good old boys club in the NFL. We can do this, and this, and this, and this. We don't want to let another owner type in because now they're seeing the access of money and the shady shit that we're doing.
Well, okay. So at that, I would assume that obviously, if we're talking football level, she's already a veteran status.
But no, she's already at the place where she can buy a team. She's waiting to buy one.
No, I'm saying
Like,
as
she's
for,
waiting.
she's already gonna be preview to the dirty secrets that you guys have.
No.
Has to be. If I'm
Yes,
already
you're
ready
right,
to
you're
buy
right.
a team,
Yes,
then I'm
you're right,
already
yes.
I'm already in the.
Yes.
I may not be in the inner
Yes.
circle, but
You're right.
I have
Yes.
ears to the inner circle.
Yes, I have ears there, and like I've already been in meetings saying that I can buy this team,
So in
Now,
theory,
I'm not getting.
So in theory, I can sustain myself, meaning that she could be an independent artist. She
I
doesn't
can-
need anybody to back her. She is who she is.
Yep. So you're absolutely right. So keep me in the football terms.
And we
right?
saying Beyonce for y'all. I'm
But-
not even gonna try
but-
to
well-
take from her name.
We'll keep it football terms.
Yeah.
I already have the meaning. Okay, so I'm creating my own football team. Now I'm trying to get in your league. And you're not letting.
What is the benefit for you stopping me getting in here? That's what I'm saying.
So you don't make the money we make. Like, it's a good old boys club.
That shit just sounds crazy to me to try to
But
stop.
it's out
an
there.
award. She's already doing the fucking numbers. The numbers is already.
Now
if you get
imagine-
paid to go do an hour
Okay.
and $1 million,
Yep. So you're independent. You're not fucking with me, right?
Why would we acknowledge you?
Not even acknowledge. So you're independent and you're making $1 billion, right? But I'm making $5-6 billion off the artist that we gave the award to.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So mine
Yes,
is that.
So this is my good old boys club.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
letting you in here. We're not giving you, because if you get this award right here,
So the
now
artist.
you can make $4 billion without us being involved.
So the artists
So
that
now
are
you're
winning.
taking money away from. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I thought she was. Oh, I think she's a beautiful soul. I think she's a dope person.
Beyonce is one of the greatest artists of all time.
Yeah, and I thought that
And she's well
transcended
over there.
everything.
No.
I thought she was beyond all this.
Grammys and stuff are
Personally.
business.
I thought she was beyond all of that. Like I
No.
thought she transcended all of that. Like
Yeah,
you
she
can't
has.
stop her
But think about
shit.
But think about what.
She don't have to promote nothing.
But think about who she had to go up against each time. It's always a great. And now we're gonna compare you. She's went through probably 5 comparisons. If she's better than her, she better than her, she better than her. And
There's
she's so. and
there's
these are artists,
nobody that trumps her.
But the fact is that. So you're right.
To me, the closest I can ever get to is probably Sade.
I got you. We're not talking about that, right?
Like in singing capabilities? Or
But we're talking about the business aspect of it.
I'm talking about music.
Yeah.
Like singing,
she's
like
amazing.
she's-
But we got to go business aspect of it because the Grammys are not talent. It's the business aspect of it. It's the fact that how much I can charge you now. Awards.
Oh, exactly. An award.
You're gonna
That
go
doesn't-
to
that
somebody who
doesn't
say, "Hey, I'm a mechanic. I can fix your car," or this dude who has certificates, Mission Awards. He's on TV showing who you gonna go to, or are you gonna pay more? You can risk yourself with this.
Yeah.
It's just business aspect of it.
I get it. That shit just don't make sense to me. I don't agree with it.
I don't-
So
I'm
y'all
with
doing
you.
this, and you billionaires watching this right now.
But then,
God
hey,
dang it.
them rich folks' problem.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
I'm still
Speaking
down.
of rich folks' problems, Club Shay Shay, and Monique. I mean, well, we seen Club Shay Shay had a whole interview with my boy Cat Williams. Shouts out to Cat. I say it like I be knowing these cats too, but I love them. Shouts out to Cat. He had the interview with Cat, did numbers. Then he had the interview with Monique. 2 things. One, she announced that she's on tour with Cat after that, on the Dark Matter tour. Shouts out to Monique for that. And 2, obviously she didn't do the same numbers time-wise. I don't think she's had the time to excuse me. I don't think she's reached the same amount of numbers in the same time that Cat did, right? But what she was talking about on there is what a lot of people are discussing. One of the big things she talked about was Tyler Perry and Oprah having a impact on her career, denying her access into certain rooms. Some people, well, let me just stick on that. Denying her access into certain rooms and telling people that they shouldn't fuck with her. She also has recordings of Tyler Perry saying these things, like where he's pretty much said that he was wrong for what he said to the people that he said it to, and he acknowledges that it definitely had an impact on her career. Oprah really hasn't said nothing. People said that Monique was hard to work with. She's saying that she was only fighting for her people, black people, directors, producers, whoever. She's fighting for y'all. She's making sure that you're taken care of. That was her main focus. When it came down to if she sees something wrong, she's going to speak out. I'll say this about Monique. Behind all of the craziness, I've always, the way Monique act, the way Monique talk, has always been like a older woman, like a mother figure. Now, maybe not mother, but like just an older lady that you show respect to. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You know, and I don't say you say that to nobody, or you're not supposed to say that to anybody. I'm just saying, like, to me, I always took her as an older woman, right?
She's old.
She's a comedian. She's never been like super funny to me, although she's had some jokes that has been funny. Her movie roles, I think Precious, the acting part in Precious was impeccable. To get that anger, the way she looked it in her face, like those type of things,
Yes,
is beyond.
So she's
just,
definitely
she won an Emmy off of that or some shit like that. Or
she's
Oscar,
highly accomplished.
whatever.
Like, are we going off of?
I'm saying I'm just talking about what I think about her. Before all this stuff started coming out, I thought she was a dope person. I again, when the stories started coming out about her being a disruptive person and all that type of stuff, I think a lot of people run with the first narrative that's told, and that's where she was talking about. Tyler Perry has a bigger audience than her. Oprah has a bigger audience than her. Oprah interviewed her mom, and her mom talked about her and all that type of stuff. The family aspect I really can't get into, because I definitely understand that there's moms and kids that don't discuss or talk with each other. So to be like, oh, she's messed up because she don't have a relationship with her kids or whatever, I'm not into that, right? All I'm talking about is what Tyler Perry and Oprah did to her. That's what my main concern about the whole thing.
So we're not talking about how we feel about Monique. We're just talking about.
I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. I'm saying for me.
What I'm saying, I'm trying to get what you're asking. So, like, you went on this whole spiel about Monique. Like, are we asking about? Are we just taking about the situation, being it as a business owner or somebody who has in this room a director or something dealing with somebody we're going on? Monique as a person against these people. Because you can look at it two ways.
I said me speaking about Monique as a person.
Yes.
Was just me saying my thought process of who she was. The question is about Monique, Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey.
So
Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry said things and put Monique in a position where she was not able to get money for several years. She's equated that money to $30 million of money based off of what she was normally getting paid prior to these accusations of her being difficult to work with and things like that. We can sit up here and go back and forth about what we think she is worth or what she should be doing or anything like that. What she's proven is that Tyler Perry has came out and said what he said about her was wrong. So he's acknowledging what she said. Oprah hasn't said nothing. So the back end of it is if somebody comes out in that position, Monique's talking the truth, saying whatever her feelings are about the situation. Obviously, I would say she's not wrong. But is Tyler Perry and them wrong? Tyler Perry said out of his own mouth that his experience with Monique was a bad experience. That's what he said. So when he says that to other people, she's saying your name has weight. So when you go tell somebody, hey, when somebody asks you if Monique, hey man, I'm thinking about casting Monique in this movie, and your response is, well, she was difficult to work with me, and then nobody cast her in that movie. If he acknowledged that behind the scenes, right? should he come forward and say that amongst the masses? Hey, I was wrong for saying this. This shouldn't have happened. That's what the whole thing about it is. Because something was said, whether he documented it or not, people have known behind the scenes or whatever that Tyler Perry and Oprah has had a spat or beef, whatever you want to call it, with Monique. And then them getting it on recording, should he acknowledge that amongst the masses is what she was asking him to do? And then he got off the phone. But, or well, the recording stuff.
Okay, so 2 ways I look at it. If you're going to go on that specific thing, like, who are we to... Lando, you might have a blast working with somebody.
Right.
T. Broski might not.
Right.
You might be indifferent. I might have a blast too. Right? And they go ask T. Broski's honest opinion on working with this person. Like, is he not allowed to tell the truth?
Right.
I will have different standards. Now, people, no matter what, like, we're workers, but he's the manager. So we might have a blast working with whoever the said person is. But T. Broski might be looking at, like, based on whatever decision is, he's in that position of power. So it could be managers get different, or coaches, or whatever, people in position. They might look at you and be like, are you wasting your talent? Or wasting your potential? And then that might turn them off of you. But they're going to that person. Is he not allowed to tell the truth and say, you might, I'll go to sports because that's my best way to relate to these topics. You might be the best player on the football team or the basketball team, but you're late to practice. You're the first in the league practice. You always talking back. You might be the greatest basketball player ever, but those three things, when somebody comes to talk to me and is scout, I'm say, oh, they're amazing. But he's hard to coach. He's hard to work with.
Yeah, but if
He
you
shows
know,
up late.
But if you know that you as the head coach saying,
I'm only going to tell the truth.
Again, but if you know that you in your position saying those things is going to hurt this person on the back end.
I'm only going to tell the truth.
So you want people to lie though?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm
No,
only going
I'm
to tell
asking
the
a
truth.
question.
Because
I'm not saying
I have
lie
to
because
keep-
everything. This is what I feel
it's
like.
not a lie though, bro. I
I'm
have
not
to
saying
keep,
it is.
I've been respected from the work that I did.
Okay, yeah.
So now, if I am going to lie about something or not give my full truth about something, which got me to where I was here, now I'm jeopardizing what I built.
Okay, well, I'll say this. In that situation, your critiques on a player did not get you where you are. Your coaching did.
Coaching, my ability.
Your coaching got. If you was only critiquing players and you got hired as a head coach on a team, then somebody came to you critique players, then that would make sense. But your coaching comes from you being the coach on the team comes from you coaching.
No, because what I'm saying is when people come to recruit, I'm not the top dog. I'm small level. So when people come to recruit players from my school, and I'm lying all the time, and now I'm sending them a bunch of players who's hard to work with. They don't show up on time. They always talk back. They want to leave early. Then my credibility is shot.
And what I'm saying is, we're talking about a situation where somebody feels. This is what I feel. I don't feel like everything needs to be said. Do I agree with? I don't know the questions that he was asked. Right. This is one thing I do agree. This is one thing I do feel. If you ask me the right questions, you're gonna get the answer you're looking for. Right. It's just like one of them situations where you spilt the milk in the kitchen, and your mom asks you, "Where did this milk come from?" And you say, "The jug." How did it get out the jug? It was on the floor. And she leave it at that. See what I'm saying? But if she leave it at that, you're good to go. But if she asks, why was it on the floor? And you say it fell out the refrigerator. What's the next question?
How did it fall out the refrigerator?
Well, I was trying to get me some milk. And then what's the thing? So you dropped the milk. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So if you ask the right questions, I don't know what was asked to him. This is one thing I agree with y'all. I agree 100%. I'm not about to sit up here and lie about a situation, right? So if somebody asks me, hey man, what was your experience working with this person? And I say, my experience was terrible, right? But if somebody says, how was this person on set? Do I have to give my personal experience and quote unquote badmouth that person?
Yes.
Or do I just say, you know, that person on set, they did their job, man. They I'm not lying about it. I'm not saying that if I have a bad experience with something, if I come to work and you just parked in my parking spot and you get on my nerves or whatever the case may be, but on set you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and you come to me, somebody comes to me and says, hey, how was this person on set? I can tell you an honest answer. They showed up on time. They did what they were supposed to do. But if you ask me the quote unquote right question, how did you feel about this person?
Well, I was about to say, what if that?
Or not even
I
that.
don't-
Like,
that's what I'm.
what I'm saying. The best way
Even
for
she
me to
admits
break it
she
down.
didn't do it.
Yeah, like
She said she
They're
wasn't
looking for a
contractually
vouch.
obligated to go overseas and do press runs.
But they're
it
looking
wasn't
for
on
a
her
vouch.
contract to do that.
But
That's
they're
what she said.
bro, they're looking for a vouch. So I don't care. You might be doing everything to the bare minimum, but now somebody's coming to me and say, "Hey, do you vouch for this person? Was she able to do what we're gonna ask her to do?" I have to be honest because now I'm putting my name, my reputation on you.
I understand. I understand that. I agree with all that. All I'm saying is, if we fuck with each other, which I would think that if we're on that level, the way she makes it seem is like they were cool.
Then
so
you
if
doing
we're
press
fucking with
overseas.
each other, then
You
you're
doing
not
press
gonna put
overseas.
me again. That part of it,
You're not gonna put me in a bad position, right?
in theory,
So
yeah.
you're not gonna
So
fuck
then
me
she's
up.
gonna do
That
the
wasn't
press
his
tour.
movie.
So then she's gonna do the press tour for a movie,
Yeah,
right?
so-
So okay, so let me ask you this:
Am I
if we're
getting
in a position, if it okay,
That's how
we're going.
Hollywood.
So now we're
that's
going.
how Hollywood is structured, though. It's not like the normal world. Hollywood is expected that you attend the premieres. You're right. You don't have to.
Let me explain.
But that taints your reputation.
I guarantee you, Brad Pitt's getting paid for his shit. I guarantee you, Angelina Jolie is
From
getting
what I
paid for his shit.
understand, the only thing that they pay for is your hotel and
when Brad
it's
Pitt
almost
gets
like
his
a per
when
diem
Brad
type
Pitt
thing.
gets
You
his
get
money, when all these
food and
actors
hotel.
get their money, they're not basing it off of, oh, you're gonna send me away for 6 weeks. It's everything that's included. You want me to go here, you're paying for that flight, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this. So in theory, when these people come together, like us a team, we would come together and say, hey man, they got X amount of dollars on this contract, they want us to do X amount of things. What can we do? How are we going to do this? And then the math comes up and it says, damn, they want us to do 30 days. That's only $200 a day. It doesn't even make sense if we break it down. We need $500 a day, right? We need more money. So then we present that other offer. And then that other offer makes sense. So in theory, they're not going to give you a check every time you show up for the press run.
Unless you're Brad Pitt and you've earned that.
Unless that's what's in your contract. But I'm
Not
saying,
even in the contract. Like,
if you earn that, it's in your contract. It's going to be in your contractual to get paid. If that's how we're getting paid. I'm not saying
it can be, but also I think some people reach that status. Like when you mention Brad Pitt, they're bringing out the numbers regardless, based off the strength of your name. Right now, we're all trying to build up. So it says, let's work together on this. And if you're the only one not being a team player, everybody else, nobody's getting paid to show up to these premieres. But you're the only one saying, I need to be paid. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. You're right. If I had the ability to pay you, I would. But when I go to another person who's still we're trying to build this small thing up together, right?
Yeah.
And you're the one hard to deal with. Don't get mad when we decided we're not dealing with you anymore. Now the small thing that you couldn't even come show up to promote, and everybody else did, they stuck with me.
But what about that
They
person?
stuck with me. So now I'm the hottest thing smoking. I'm worth billions. Whatever movie I do, now everybody's getting paid for promotion. We're billions up now, but you were the one hard to work with.
But what if that person at that time was awards, going back to awards?
Yes.
What if that person had won the highest award that you can get for as an actor or actress?
Yes. You're absolutely
what
right.
she did,
You're
and
absolutely
then
right.
you're
But that
treating
has
me
to do
like a
with that.
peon.
No, I'm treating you like everybody else.
But I'm not everybody
What she's
else. Is
saying
what
and
I'm
you're
saying.
absolutely
She
correct.
said this is proof that you don't have to do tours and things like that in her acceptance speech. And for a lot of people, it's like, okay, yes, congratulations, you're the best actor, and no, nothing to take away from she absolutely was, but sales could have been higher had she attended some of these events, which would have made her pockets fucking fatter. So it works for everyone.
We
Most
don't know the
actors
contract.
get
Because
based-
they have deals like with
It's
We
not
don't
even
know the
the
contract.
deals.
Some people
Sales.
don't get paid on
If-
the back
if
end. Every
every-
actor does not get paid on the back end.
Okay, so let's
So that's an assumption.
I just want to keep it simple. So if everybody's showing up to the pep rally, but you,
I understand the degree that you're coming at, which is you're not participating. I get it. So you're gonna alienate yourself.
So when
and
the
you have
new
to
year,
deal with the subjective treatment that comes from behind it.
So
I
guess
understand
what?
that.
Go find you somebody who's gonna pay you, and they're not. But guess what I did? This group that you could have stayed with, now they're getting paid to show up just like the rest of them, and you're mad because you were the hard one to work with.
Which, again, I'm saying
So yes, you should tell the truth.
no. Should
Because
Tyler?
when I-
Okay,
Yes, 'cause
okay.
when
So
I
he
tell
should
you
tell
the
the
truth
truth
about this
So
person-
should he go if he acknowledges that he was wrong for what he did? Should he go public and acknowledge that because he was willing to do it on the cone? I
Yeah,
mean,
they did.
where did he do that?
Yes,
at?
he did.
Yeah, the other day he went out and he publicly apologized.
This is recent.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
all right.
like a day or two ago.
Yeah, okay.
But that goes based to your point. You're absolutely right.
No, that's a question because to me personally,
Well,
I feel like I don't think
let
he
me answer
came
that
out and
question.
said I screwed Monique off personally.
Let me
I
answer
think
that question. It's just like what you said. Like, I come out, that's an easy fix. Yes, I agree. I should have been paying her to show up like everybody else get paid. But at the time, we didn't have the money to.
Right.
So yes, 15 years later, I'm paying everybody to show up to promotions because I've made it.
Right.
I'm that dude. Yes, you're absolutely right. She had the awards and stuff like that. But back then, I was going to actors and asking them to take a chance with me and my vision.
Yeah.
Right.
But you were the only one who was hard to work with. Everybody else believed and they knew what it was, and now they're getting paid in the back end. Nobody else is coming out complaining. Because I done kept everybody close to me. They stuck with me. They did the hard work the same way I was doing. They believed in my dream, and now we're all paying off for it. You're the only one who didn't.
I mean, I
So when I speak truthfully about you, because guess what? You're not the only actress they ask about. They ask about this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. And I've been truthful through everybody. And they could be the same standards. I'm not basing my standards different because of your personality. I have 3 things that I want you to do when you show up to my team. Be on time. Give maximum effort. And we'll do something simple. Stay in shape. And that's no shot. I'm just saying as a coach. Come on. 3 things. And I don't care what you do or how great you
Third
are.
one, bro.
Okay. Be coachable. We'll go that. Stay. So, I don't care how good you are. If you're not holding up to these 3 things, that's what I'm basing everybody off on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that he's wrong. Like I said, I don't think that he's wrong for his opinion. You know, I just feel like if we're friends, if we're on that level, and again, it goes back to even if we're on that level, then if I'm at that building stage in my career and I come to you and we have a relationship and an understanding that I'm at the building stage and I can't afford to pay you. Again, I never heard her say they couldn't afford to pay her. I heard she said that it wasn't in her contract to do that, and she's not doing that. Me personally, I think there's he didn't. But I think that there's admins that you can make or amendments that you can make to contracts, so to speak. So like, hey, this is gonna happen, and I might have thought I was gonna pull a fast one on you by this one, and you caught it, and you said, hey, in order for me to go, I need $5,000. And I say, okay, cool. I can put an admin to that contract, amendment to that contract. what I'm saying is there could be things to fix that situation if that was a problem, right? If you brought that to me and there was a solution to that problem, then if it could have been fixed, I'm pretty sure he would have fixed it, right? I would assume so, based off of, this dude's dad don't even give a shit about it.
Bro,
And
if you are a manager at a job,
I don't know what he has on the money books. That's what I'm saying. If this was a situation where he didn't have the money, I never heard him say that. I never heard her say they didn't have the money to pay me to go over there.
But
she said she wasn't contractually buying to go do that.
But just as a business, like it is what it's a business thing.
If it's a business,
It might
it's
be
in the contract for you to go
yes,
do it.
you're absolutely right.
And if it's not in the contract, I can't be mad at you for doing that,
So,
business-wise. But as
let's
a
go
homeboy,
business-wise.
like I'm saying, as a homeboy, if we're friends, if I think of you as a friend and I'm building my company and I reach to you to be in this movie and you do it for a lesser price because we're friends, and then I say, hey, man, we got to go overseas to do this press run, and you say, no, obviously we wasn't friends on the same level. So when somebody presents this information, when somebody presents me with an opportunity to talk about you, I may do it in a different light than what I would have done if we were friends. That's all I'm saying. To me, if we were friends, I'm basing that off of them being cool. This situation wouldn't take place. I.e., you wouldn't contractually, if I understand that you're supposed to go overseas or go somewhere and do something, as a friend, it's going to be in your contract. I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of. Period. As a friend, right. If we're talking business, then everything goes out the window. If we're talking contractually, if it's not in her contract to go, I can't be mad at her for not wanting to go, regardless of what our relationship is. If we're talking business, that's all I'm saying.
That's fine, but you also can't be mad at other people for thinking that that's a negative.
Yeah,
and
nobody's
not
mad at her.
wanting
She
that
didn't go.
person. That's
I'm
why
not
she
saying-
got that award and was like basically out of work for forever.
I'm not
Because
saying there's
people-
anything wrong with any of that. It's a question based off of if somebody says something in the dark, right? If this whole situation, Tyler Perry and Oprah came out and said that Monique was so difficult to work with, don't work with this lady, and for 9-10 years she done lost $2-3 million a year, 20-something, 30-something $million. If they come out and admit that at the end, if it's in the dark, if it's in the dark that they admitted it, should they come publicly and say it? That's all I'm saying.
No.
To me, everything else beside that is just a conversation.
No.
I don't feel like anybody's wrong at all for the situation.
No.
I don't feel like Tyler Perry's wrong for speaking his truth. I don't feel like she's wrong for speaking her truth. I don't feel like she's wrong for doing something, standing up for what she believes in, and I don't feel like the actions that happen behind that is wrong. I don't feel like anything is
If
wrong.
somebody called me for a job reference, regardless of where I'm at, I'm gonna give the truth. You gotta put 3 down, right? But if they hold my weight more than everybody else, then it's not on me. So no, I don't believe they're wrong for saying that.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. It's love Monique to death too. Like great comedy. I've never worked with her, so I don't know. But I'm not mad if people are telling their truths. Lana, like I said, you might think she's the best to work with. All 3 of us might think she's the best, but bro's the most successful.
Right.
And his no carries more weight than all of ours combined. And if somebody decides that, hey, I value bro's opinion more than our 3's combined, then no. If you behind closed door, open publicly, like it is what it is. That's business. They think bro's weight, his word holds more weight than all ours. He said she's difficult to work with. It is what it is. Impress the people you work for.
Now,
Standards are different.
I will say this. I definitely think that on the outside aspect, if somebody comes to me, like if I go to Tyler Perry and say, hey man, I'm thinking about making this movie, I want to cast this person, and he says, you know what I mean? Like you can do it. But, I'll say this. She's not so good of an actor that you can't go find, as she would say. She said this herself, another fat black woman. I'm just being real. Her acting isn't so like, oh my God, I got to have her. She's going to kill this role. like Al Pacino for old.
But she won the awards.
No, yeah, she won the. What I'm saying is,
She definitely
Al
killed
Pacino
those.
playing a old gangster from New York is for sure. Like it's like, okay, that's Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, okay, Joe Pesci. These guys are gonna do that role and they're gonna kill it. They've done it plenty of times, right? You're not gonna cast him to be Hancock in the Will Smith movie.
Joe Pesci is
Hancock. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna see that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I wish I had
Like,
a Jersey accent, but I don't.
I don't know enough Jersey accents.
get out of here.
That's New York, isn't it?
That's Jersey.
It's the same.
Get some water.
Get out of here.
Get
Fuck
some
out of
water.
here.
Get some
Pasquales, huh? Fucking pastrami.
Get some
huh?
water. Go down to the Wawa.
They don't. Wawa.
Wawa.
Wawa is the
I thought
shit.
that was Philly.
Yeah.
I guess it.
We
Yeah.
got Wawas
They
here.
all over the East Coast, I think.
We got Wawas here.
Did the Ninja Turtles have New York accents?
No.
I
No.
think rap.
No, they had
like,
turtle
you talking about
accents.
old school.
Oh, the new one, he kind of did have a little twang to it, I think so.
Nah, I know in the old
Twang.
school.
Ralph did have a
yeah.
little. But he was like the badass. So maybe, because he out in the streets for real.
Yeah.
He get out when everybody sleep. Ralph out there.
Davy Jones and Pork and shit.
You know, he cutting up. Ralph cutting up. He had his own little suit.
Just curious. Well, they was all
Out there
curious
cussing.
except for Leonardo.
Ralph was
Because
out
he's
there
trying to be a
cussing
goody
out in
two
the
shoes.
streets.
Leonardo's a goody two shoes. That's why he's trying to be.
He's getting the big piece of chicken.
Yeah, because
The
he was
biggest
meant
slice
to
of
be the
pizza.
leader.
The biggest slice of
But
pizza.
behind the scenes, Ralph is tearing his ass up. And then Donatello was outsmarting him. And then Michelangelo just want to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
That boy a joke master.
Yeah, he just want to have fun and eat pizza with all his brothers. You know what I mean?
Ooh, did you guys Deadpool? Did y'all see that trailer?
No, I have not.
Nah, new one? Nah, I didn't
Yeah,
see
they
that.
got the Deadpool. I think it surpassed Spider-Man's
Record.
whatever. Yeah, record whatever. I think it is Far From Home. Whatever his latest
His
one
latest
is.
one, yeah. That's a good movie.
It
I'm
beat
not
his
gonna lie.
record for 24-hour views. Like,
Yeah, people are excited
Damn.
because it's like old school Wolverine, right?
Well,
it's not
what they're
the
excited.
yellow suit Wolverine. Not,
Well, this can reset it.
Wolverine? I thought we were talking about Deadpool.
Well, it's
it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Wolverine
Oh,
is
okay.
yeah, because and
You were saying they can reset the
they were setting the timeline with this. Like, this is the rebrand for what's coming up.
Well, hold on. Okay. It's the rebrand? So, like, they're like,
so like starting over.
switch that shit up.
It was a big thing for Disney. So Deadpool was phenomenal. Remember, that was under Fox,
Yeah. Ah, okay.
but they broke records with
Gotcha.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
When Disney bought Fox, as everything's been dying down, Deadpool is going to remain the rising part of it.
Right.
Like, think about it. Disney Plus didn't have rated R movies until what? They bought Fox and brought Deadpool over and incorporated it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So now you want to follow the money. Disney Plus didn't have nothing rated R until Deadpool got there.
Shows up, yeah.
So Deadpool's a whole new audience that we're going to tap into.
Right.
So that's what makes this, especially if it's going to be rated R. We can reset everything. Now, everything after this, we can probably do a Captain America at
Well, you
PG-13.
saw they're casting the new Fantastic Four.
Yes.
And Pedro Pascal is going to be Mr.
Rumors.
Fantastic.
That dude is
Yes. Rumors.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fitting.
And it's going to be
dude's
set in like
incredible actor.
1968 type shit.
Yeah, you gotta give them an origin story.
Can you get the candle?
All these are origin stories.
Candles
Yeah.
in 68?
Not 18. Yeah, they had candles back then.
1968 or 1868?
even in 18,
I heard 1868. I was
even in
like,
18 they had candles. I get what
They
you're
had lights in 1968, brothers.
You're absolutely
So
correct.
why would
Yeah, I
you be
heard
grabbing a fucking candle?
1868, so I was like,
Nah,
in the barn or something.
it's gonna
on,
be.
man.
thanks, Lando.
With a candle trying to burn up all the hay?
I think
you know how fast
Fantastic-
hay catches on fire?
Yeah, the Fantastic Four is like the 60s when they was
Yeah.
first doing space exploration.
Yeah.
But everything you gotta give origin stories for so you get an origin story. Fantastic Four. You probably get when they bring the X-Men over.
Right.
You probably get an origin story with them. They're gonna reset all that shit.
Yeah.
and look for 20 years out.
I wish
With-
DC could get it together.
They just can't. Just keep
What
putting
does
out bad
DC stand
movies.
for?
I have no idea.
Dumb
Detective
comics.
comics or something like that.
Detective Comics?
Something like
Are you
that.
just making that up? I feel like you're lying.
Half making it up.
I'm here for it though. I mean, Batman's there. He's the greatest detective. He's superhero in my eyes. Some people call him the greatest detective of all time.
Nigga had the most powerful suit. He took on Superman, took a punch. Superman woke up out the dead and said, "You, even in death, you won't leave me alone."
Yeah, he ain't had that.
Gave it to him.
Yeah, he ain't had that.
He said,
kryptonite on.
"Ugh."
Yeah, but if he
It
had that
does stand for Detective Comics.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. They try to
That
act
makes
like he ain't
sense.
know.
No, that makes sense.
I didn't know.
So why would you just say
I didn't know either.
There's three other words to say.
Batman is supposed to be the world's
Knock
greatest
it off.
detective. and
He
everything.
just said that.
But that's everybody knows that.
You should have started off with that. No, everybody don't know that.
Can I not have Lando's
I'm a
back?
Batman fan.
I never said you couldn't.
Okay, but
What
when
the
he
hell?
said that,
It was implied.
exactly.
How did I imply that? All I said is he said that. I'm talking to Lando.
I know. Well, I'm trying to jump in and give him some bail. You always on his neck.
Ain't no these guys here, man.
And Jake the Snake over there. Don't do that because Ice Spice did that at the Super Bowl.
What? This
Is
is
that what everyone was tripping about, saying
Yeah.
she was throwing up devil signs or
She
something
did
like
that.
Is that
Yes,
NWO?
she did that. I think she had it like a upside down cross.
Yeah, that little
Everybody
Playboy
was-
Carti. First of all, he was wearing. This is what I hate about the internet. He was wearing. Now, he was definitely wearing one of them outfits like the girls wear that you gotta like. He was wearing a onesie that buttons up between the legs.
Yeah.
And people was like, "Oh man, he's wearing a thong."
Yeah.
He's wearing a thong.
Yeah. I was like, that's even worse than the thong. He's wearing a leotard or some shit.
But no bullshit.
What?
That shit,
Yes.
it wasn't connected.
But it wasn't
It
snapped.
wasn't snapped underneath.
Yeah, it was a mesh.
So people was like, "Oh man,
mesh.
it's a mesh thing." No, it wasn't snapped underneath.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yes,
had
it
the
does.
snaps out.
If he had the snaps
It
out.
don't matter.
He had
It
the
don't
snaps out.
matter, though.
No,
That
everybody
means-
said he was wearing a thong, and it's
Right.
he's wearing a thong, but he's not. It's not snap. Does he play
It's
around at the
a-
house and snap it? I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I would
It
say
don't matter.
I would say if you bought that, you
Bro,
snapped it.
if I
at least
put
once.
if somebody puts a thong on over their waist,
It's
and
not. No, it's a
I-
bro. It
no,
It's a
comes.
banana
listen.
hammock. That's different.
It comes over the top of you. It's like
like
a.
board.
Guess what?
Yeah, no.
Guess what? People put thongs. You can put a thong on over the top of it.
No, you don't. Who puts thongs on
You
like
can.
that? Who?
Is it possible or no?
To put a thong on over the top?
Is it possible or no?
I've never seen that.
Is it possible or
No,
no?
I would say no. How the hell are you gonna get draws on from starting up here?
There's stretchy piece of fabric.
But so you don't have to go past your arms
Yes. The
and
same
your
with
leg
those.
and go
I'm
back
saying,
under your foot.
let me get to my point. If somebody does that and only gets to the waist and don't put the little middle strap between their legs, are they still wearing a thong or not?
That's not a thong. That's
Are
a
they
leotard.
still wearing? I listen to what I'm saying.
Technically, yeah, they're still wearing the thong.
Technically,
That's not
right?
what a thong is. That's not
So
a
if
thong.
I put
No, if you
listen,
have a thong.
listen.
How will you put? Y'all gotta.
Hold
Do
on.
you know
If-
what underwear
if-
are?
Like the part of the thong would be hanging off.
Yes.
You would literally just have.
So that's what I'm saying. When you
Yeah.
put this
Leg
snap between
through.
your legs, leotard on,
There we go, leotard.
which turns into it has a thong feature at the bottom.
No, that's
If I put this leotard on and don't attach the thong feature, guess what? The thong feature's still on there.
yeah, but you're not utilizing. I'm not wearing this.
I'm
shit.
not utilizing the strap in the
You're
middle.
not exactly. So it's not a. It's not a thong.
It's a thong.
Brother
right
had
there
on a mesh leotard
with
that wasn't
a
snapped
snap
in
the
between.
middle. That goes.
But I'm saying what
is
I'm
that
saying.
a thong feature or no?
It,
That is a good point. I never thought.
I
about
wouldn't
it
say
like
it's a.
that.
Yes,
Is
it's
it
a
a thong?
thong. Yes,
As soon
it
as
is.
you
Okay.
snap it, it's a thong.
It's a thong. There
So
we go.
I
It
decide
turns
not
into
to-
a thong when you snap it.
So
And
if
it's a
I
thong
put a
that you put
thong
on
on
over.
and
So it's a
don't
feature
put it
that you're
between
not
my
using.
legs, I got a waistband.
So let's put this like
I
football.
got a waistband.
Let's put this like
until
football.
it becomes a thong.
I'm wearing a helmet. I got a feature for a chin strap. I just don't utilize it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm just wearing a helmet.
So
You
your
have a chin
T-shirt
strap
has a
handle.
thong on it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you're not wearing the chin strap.
You're not wearing the thong, but
So it's not a helmet with a chin
It's a feature. That's
Guess
what
what?
bro just said.
Guess
That's
what?
I'm saying.
So it's a helmet with a chin strap.
Feature that I'm not utilizing. So you're just wearing a helmet.
No, you're wearing a helmet with a chin strap.
Feature
No, you're
that
right.
you're not
You're
wearing.
right.
So I'm
absolutely
just
right.
wearing a helmet
You're absolutely right. So it's a leotard.
with a thong feature.
So when I throw a thong on
when I snap it,
and I don't
thonged
put
up.
the last little electric what stretchy piece, a girl put a stretchy piece between her legs. What is it? A waistband?
Wait, say it again. You lost me with that one.
So
When the
you're
girl-
saying if I put a helmet on and don't strap it up, it's just a helmet. It's not. a
I'm
helmet
just
with chin
wearing a
strap.
helmet.
Okay, so
I'm not utilizing the feature that's there.
that makes the helmet with a chin strap.
Yes.
And we'll call it a different name. So if a woman has a thong and it just goes around her waist, there's another piece of fabric hanging, right? Like a chin strap.
Right.
Nah,
A thong is a waistband with something coming underneath.
Right. You got to put her legs.
So
No,
you have
no,
your
no,
helmet
no.
with something coming underneath.
Right.
Nah, what the fuck?
What you mean? What?
Like,
That's how it is.
It's a waistband,
It's a-
right?
I
Yeah.
understand that, but you're saying like draws, like what? What?
No, it's the waistband with the
Okay,
connecting piece. That's a thong, right?
okay.
So if she just puts it around her waistband,
That's
and
not. That's a fucking. That's. What are we talking about?
What
Who
were
the
you-
fuck wear drawers
were
with
you-
nothing underneath? What the hell are we talking about?
You were the one
What makes it
talking
a
about
thong?
helmets.
Everyone
What
wears
the
drawers
fuck
with
are we
nothing
talking
underneath.
about,
You
sirs?
brought up helmets and chin straps. and
Because
things
the
like
whole
that.
thing
Yeah,
was
I'm
a
lost.
feature that's not being
I need
utilized.
Dora.
Nah.
Jesus
the map.
Christ.
But it's not the same thing because the chin strap isn't attached to the helmet. You have to
never-
attach it yourself. The leotard. I
What
did
the-
play football,
brother,
The leotard.
the help, the brother. I'm gonna
the
just
chin
leave it
strap
right.
is attached to the helmet.
It's
What
a
are you talking
feature
about?
that
But
can be utilized
leotard-
in
the
the
leotard is all one piece.
exactly, brother. So if you hook it, Lando, they talking about me flipping. This motherfucker just went to sit different sides. If you attach it underneath, what does that make it?
A thong.
So, but it don't have the waistband that y'all was talking about earlier. So it's not a thong, right? The waistband that you was talking about, that you were saying, that had the waistband that all of y'all agreed upon. It don't have that.
Because he got sleeves
No.
on his thong.
Oh, so
it's a
it
long
don't.
sleeve thong.
So it don't have to have waistbands to be considered a thong in
It's
your
a
books.
long sleeve thong.
So it don't have to have waistbands. Come on,
His
man.
waistbands are on your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
You guys
shows
are
up
full
his
of it.
thong.
Upgraded to shoulder bands.
You guys are full of it. All I'm gonna say is if
Full
I ever
sleeve.
Waist.
if I
full
ever catch
sleeve
any one of you
thong.
cats out there with a
Full sleeve mesh thong.
if I ever catch any one of you cats out there with that type of attire on, believe you me, we gonna have problems.
So do we agree on what he was wearing was a leotard thong? Or?
Nobody
so.
disagree with that. I'm
What?
just saying he
I
didn't.
thought we did agree that was what it was.
It's a leotard. You snap it underneath. It's a thong. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
You're foul for wearing that, yes.
Yeah, I definitely
So-
wouldn't wear that attire. That regardless of what he said. Like I'm
questionable.
saying, not even
It's
questionable.
questionable. at
Brother,
best.
I've never bought anything as a grown man that snaps
But
between
then
the legs.
again,
I've never bought anything.
you're at a performance.
No, he was leaving a restaurant. That's attire. So we go back to Jermaine Dupri. That's his everyday attire. He walked out the house like that.
He foul.
He got dressed up and was like, "Oh shit, I'm
Crazy.
gonna kill him."
Y'all dropped.
And then he said, "Hold on,
I ain't gonna snap
bro.
this.
Should I snap this
In
or
or out?
unsnap it?"
In or out. Foul. Flagrant.
Audi, bro. He was like, "All right, cool. You want me to
Flagrant.
unsnap it?"
No,
Oh
time
my
out.
god.
Time out. Flagrant. Foul in the play.
Can't even call you
Hey,
that.
but do what you want to do. I don't care about your fashion, but yeah, no. To me personally, I'm not. No. Teachers on. I ain't rocking that.
You want me to snap?
You want me to snap in or out? Scary me.
I know he thought them snaps was gonna stay like tucked in his jeans or something.
No, he
Brother,
didn't.
they was out his jeans.
He said, "I'm."
It wasn't even.
He
First
said,
of all,
"I'm gonna kill him with
First
this."
of all, let's
It's like a superhero.
and we're gonna end it on this one. But think
This
about
is
this:
flagrant.
if he tucked that in and it's not snapped, that shit just hanging in his ass crack. Cause 9 times out of 10, Buddy ain't got no drawers on. That's the type of dude he looks like to me. If your brother, come on, man.
This conversation's gone away from us.
Yeah, man.
What's that word, Commando?
Come on, Doc. You
Talking
see what
about-
these cats be wearing?
Commando Carter.
Hey, that boy be out there weird. Did you see the mask he had on?
I would like to go something other than fashion.
Yeah.
When he stole like all that, supposedly stole some million
Yeah.
from him or whatever. First of all, and then them cats is getting stupid money. Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat getting stupid money.
Excuse me.
They're not the only ones.
I mean, of course, they're not the only one.
That's
I'm just
one
saying,
of
like, them two dudes are getting
Yes.
stupid money, like
Yes.
ridiculous amounts of money to.
Streamers.
And it probably is some. It might be some.
Guess
scam
what's
stuff,
crazy?
but-
They start off 2K,
Yeah, I mean,
a basketball game.
Damn.
the motherfuckers might be. I mean, I don't know if the $2 million in the Rolls Royce or whatever was real, but
No, that's real.
needless to say, that's a lot of money to play with.
Yeah.
Either way, the
I'm
car
tell you
itself
right now,
is a nice,
so-
nice chunk of cheese.
Aiden Ross was a Twitch streamer, which got paid from a new competing streaming service with Kick. He's their number one guy. They paid him and gave him insurance. Not insurance, points on the product.
Damn.
So like part of,
Yeah.
hey, you own 5% of the company type shit. Kai Cenat he shut down New York with the riots and stuff because they were like, oh, he wouldn't do a giveaway and they shut down streets in there. You had Nicki Minaj on your stream, like different type of streamers.
Right.
And if I'm any company, I'm backing both of them. I'm getting points on the package.
Yeah. And them cats cutting up, man. Shouts out to them cats, man.
Mhm.
Good old stream boys. That's just crazy. Motherfuckers sit around for 7-8
All
hours.
off 2K.
Just sitting there. Hey, yo, chat, what you think?
But
But
everybody seen a kid watch another kid play a game.
yeah, why you
Yeah.
pointing at Corey?
Because I was gonna start with him and then go around, but then I figured everybody seen that.
Yeah, he's never. You were a watcher. You watched them all.
He has.
You don't look particularly
Kids.
good at games. Like you would watch people
No.
play them instead.
You have kids who I don't expect them to sit around and watch, but
absolutely.
our kids do. I bought my
I do
daughter
a
a
lot.
game, and
I
she'd
don't
rather go
understand.
watch it on the device than play it.
I can understand watching it to be like, oh, that's how you do that.
They watch it just to watch
But
it.
to watch it for hours,
Yeah.
Just to watch the game.
Yeah, just to watch that cat play the game. They fucking hacked the internet with that one, man. Whoever came up with that crazy man.
It also come to people who can't afford it. Like, think about, we couldn't afford the game back then. One time we got to play is we go to a friend's house.
That was me.
Imagine if he could watch it.
That would have been me.
And I could sit comfortably in my house, just do what I was gonna do anyway. I'm gonna.
sit there with the
It's
controller
only a
sitting
2-player game, and he only has 2 controllers, and
have
it's
a
6
controller.
of us over there.
You made one out of cardboard.
There you go.
Damn,
Well,
man.
I'm just saying, it's 6 people watching 2 people
Did
play
you
the game.
suck at being poor? I was good at being poor. Like I made stuff out of cardboard and shit.
Oh yeah, cardboard.
Cardboard and sticks outside.
There you go.
Cardboard. Yeah, the empty beer boxes.
Jesus Christ. Hey man, y'all got anything before we get out of here, Lando?
Nope.
Probably lies.
Damn.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Appropriately
nothing.
offensive.
Yeah, as always. I was supposed to say something else, but I completely forgot. So we'll just stick with
Politics,
appropriately
please.
offensive.
Please go politics. 5 minutes.
I got nothing really. I haven't really been following much political shit.
You guys think COVID coming back this year?
Coming back. You said it
Nope.
like it's Michael Jackson or something.
Yeah,
That shit
well,
is fucking
You guys ain't
a
seen
man-made
that.
created disease. Is it gonna come back?
You guys ain't seen the comparison
Ask
meme,
Mulan.
meme going around. They had like Chiefs won the Super Bowl against the Niners. Lamar Jackson MVP. They had a whole bunch of list of everything that's the exact same as 2020. And at the bottom it says like COVID 2.0. Y'all ain't seen that list?
Nah, I'm not even.
That means it's about to pop off next month then.
March is when it happened.
It's going down.
Well, actually, it started
Yeah,
happening
man.
before then.
But March is when they shut everything. They said 2 weeks, you'll be in the house. 3 months later.
Yeah.
But we already heard some sprinklings of news about it. Like it's not.
That's
I
how
don't
it
think
was.
you can scare the masses like you did last
It's
time.
not even scared of masses. Remember last time they like, hey, it's only in LA. It scare or not. Motherfuckers at the house.
No, I mean, well, when it first came, Washington. That was the first case. Was in Seattle.
Yeah, Washington, California. Like it's only gonna be on the West Coast.
Right.
But I'm saying
And
like
that
you
shit started spreading. It's like a zombie virus. Like
in the first
scary.
that scare was scary at first. Like because you did. Oh man, motherfuckers is dropping dead from it. But then when you realize like wait, what? And then I don't think the scare of people.
It's not a scare. It's the fact that people weren't. Some people. I think the same amount of people are not going to be scared. But if the government say sit in the house, you got to get this money. Motherfucker sit in the house, get the money.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If your job sends you home, but what I'm saying is people stayed in the house because people were scared. They were really like, oh my god, like. I don't want to be in the air or anywhere around this because I could possibly die. My family could possibly die. It's like
I don't think that goes away. I think the same amount of people who's not scared is gonna maybe increase by 5% of last time. Like, right. I think still same amount of people are gonna be scared because they were scared the last time, and I think that the people who weren't scared is gonna be about the same. I think a 5% swing.
Yeah, I definitely think it's higher than that. I don't think. The effect of COVID is there anymore like it is.
It's still people taking 4, 5, 6 booster shots. I'm still popping.
Again, there's going to be people that's going to do that. What I'm saying is the effect of it when it first came out. Again, it started off overseas. When it made its way to the stateside, it was a joke. And then when it made its way to your central town, wherever the hell you are watching this, you started to look at shit serious and like, holy smokes, like this shit is real.
I made it here.
Yeah, like
in my small town. Whose fault is that you took it as a joke when they were telling you the information?
Nobody said it was anybody's fault, right?
What I'm saying is, I think that COVID numbers. I was talking about the but I think that if it happened, if COVID numbers went from like it was last time, it was a small percent of 20%. Had COVID to 60%, 70%, or a higher percentage of people having COVID to where they have to shut shit down, I think that it's still possible.
Yeah, the shutting down doesn't come from fear. I'm just saying the fear of forcing people like, hey man, we recommend you stay in the house because at one point in time it was limited access. They want to cut down access. It wasn't necessarily your stores was shut down, your businesses were shut down. It was more of, hey man, protect yourself, stay in the house. We recommend this, we recommend that. I think a lot less people would more likely do that than they would back then. If you come out with a different name to it, like
Movid,
or that I don't know, whatever. The clap. Oh wait, that's a real thing. The fucking I don't know, whatever. The whatever it is. I think a different name.
It's already been proven that you can give something a different name and people will hate it or love it just depending on the name.
I think they went to shutdowns. 5% increase would be on last time. 10 at the most.
Like you talking about resistance numbers?
Because remember they was like, hey, everybody can stay in the house, and they were still going to Daytona Beach, and you had all them big parties. I think that you would still have those people added 10%, but I still think majority
people
of this
out here faking vaccines and faking.
I think that majority of the people would confined.
Yeah.
And sit at home and do what you need to do.
Florida didn't shut down, so that's
exactly.
That's. But I'm saying that's
we get 10 more % people over there. I think the rest of the people would.
Well, if we're going that route, then I would say states. I would say less states would shut down if we're gonna go that route. So 10% more states would, 10% less states would shut down. I would say a lot more than that would shut down.
No, 10% more would disobey.
That's what I'm saying. So 10% less wouldn't shut down. So if Florida didn't shut down, but Texas did, and Louisiana did, now I'm saying that Florida won't shut down and Louisiana won't shut down.
Like so you're saying more people would confine to shutting down.
I'm saying less people. More people is not going to go shut down. They're not going to be scared.
So
you're saying
no. Listen, the example you give was 3 states.
What?
I'm saying less people is not if the scare comes out. Less people is going to not be in the house. People are not going to be in the house. That's what I'm saying.
State instead of taking one away, it would be.
I'm saying that if
one state, example again,
Florida did not participate in the shutdown.
Right.
Texas and Louisiana did, meaning that Texas shut down, stopped people from doing stuff. Louisiana did. I'm saying Florida did not participate. So with the 10% increase, quote unquote, if we're going state by state, then Louisiana wouldn't participate. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely came out totally different.
I said the same exact thing. Y'all just think. I can't say y'all ain't listening, but I said the same exact thing.
I heard it both ways. I heard what you said, and then I heard your response.
And I'm like, yeah, if you use 3 states, and I'm just talking about adding, I'm not talking about subtracting. So if I'm using an example of 3 states, I'm gonna put a 4th in there.
Okay.
So
I just would have said out of 50 states, 10% 5. You'd have 5 more states.
Yes.
Well, this just shows how people's minds work.
Exactly. That's what's funny. It's completely different
my mind,
ways,
yeah.
all saying the same things, just different ways.
Yeah.
Yours just didn't make any sense. So.
You can say that. I was gonna say yours was stupid, and you know what I mean. But you know, you got to go bigger numbers to try to make sense because you can't do simple math. But hey, man, it's all me, man. It's all.
That was our 5 minutes on politics.
Boom.
I think we checked every box. So if you have your bingo
in.
card out there, I brought that one up. I don't bring up politics. I brought that one up.
Oh, COVID.
Brisket nachos.
Love them.
All right, man. Hey, well,
Wow.
Yep.
That's how I feel.
I tried to stop, but it was too late.
Go with it.
Yeah,
Them
I wanted to
nacho
hear it.
briskets. Yeah, them nacho briskets. I'm on them.
all right.
They ain't
It
yours.
was sold out
Yeah.
with the sign.
That part. That
I
said,
didn't say anything. It was a black
no,
hole.
it was a sign that said nacho
Wow.
briskets. You ain't got no briskets here.
I got it.
Let's go.
Kind of went over my head, but
Yeah.
guess what? Call me Odell Beckham because I caught it back here. Oh, yeah.
You got it. BrosTalk.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fantastic.
Another session with the bros.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.
BrosTalk.
Yeah.
Another session with the bros talk, where the beer's ice cold. Bros talk. Another session with the bros.